Hello, viewers. Welcome to Moment with PJ. The topic for today's program is lifestyle of a highly successful people. As we all know, or as it is said, if you want to see someone that will go far in life, you will see it in the person's footstep, in the person's attitude, the way the person plans his routine on a daily basis. And so I have PJ here to help us uncover strategies on how one can actually put into practice all those daily
How to be
routines.
successful.
Yes, how to be successful. You're welcome, PJ.
Thank you, Queen.
Just like I earlier said, I will put that with a little scenario.
Okay.
I have a younger brother who, when we're growing up, nobody told me that he's going to be very successful
Mm.
because of the way he lives his own life.
There was nothing about him to suggest he can be successful.
There was nothing, just
And today is very successful.
extremely successful,
So
highly
tell
successful.
us, what and what did he do?
Now, as young as we are, one, he's very respectful. And then two, he's extremely organized.
Right from childhood.
Right from childhood. He is too neat to a fault. He knows how to wake up,
And you were dead.
arrange his bed. I'll be watching him, how he does his things. If he keeps something like this and you turn it, he knows. And he will come to me and tell me, someone has touched his
Paying
things.
attention to details.
He pays attention to details.
Mm.
And then his books, till he finished primary school and secondary school, none of the back was torn.
Wow.
I was
You were
wondering,
a very, very careful person.
very careful. And I don't know how God gave me such that mindset as at that
pay
time to be
attention
able
to him
to pay
at that
attention to him as at that time. And he grew like that. And then when you put 1 naira into him, that money must not waste.
Integrity.
Money must not waste.
Wow.
Even if he doesn't have maybe transport to go to school, if you put him to school, he would trek to make sure that that money is not a waste. He loves to learn.
He's disciplined.
Extremely disciplined. And nobody told me. And
So these are the
today,
qualities that make
those are,
for...
those are the things
Yeah.
I want to say, or maybe we're going to discuss today.
No, we are done with this show.
A lot of people are highly
Your brother is a
disorganized.
case study.
Yes, I'm using him as a case study because
Yes.
someone I know very well, someone that my direct younger brother. A lot of people, when you
Why
teach
didn't
them,
you learn those things?
I am like that.
But he seems to be more successful.
No, not. Am I not successful?
I said more successful.
Maybe because God has created people to have different kind of.
Okay, it's now God. Abi.
It is how it is
It's
in
now
every
God.
family. But I am
You were,
successful in
you
my
were
own
talking
way.
about his qualities before.
Yes,
Now you now switch.
not switching. Actually, I'm not switching. I am. You ask me a question. Why don't I learn? And I'm telling you, I am. In that
You
sense.
are successful.
And then you're not
I know
saying
you are
the
I know
grade.
you are
You're grading
successful.
us. You're
But
trying
I'm
to
not
grade us.
saying he seems to
Sir,
be
you're
more
grading
successful than you.
us. Hey, you're grading us. You
Both of
understand?
you is more successful.
He is more successful.
Why?
I think.
God
How will I say it now? It's not. It's God. Yes, number one.
is not God.
It is, sir. Number
It's not
one.
God.
And then two, the type of people he was
He's not
opportune
God.
to meet.
Can I tell you,
Opportunity
can I tell you
again.
why it's not God?
Okay, why?
While you were in primary school, your books were torn. His were never torn.
My books were not torn. I'm telling you about him. I am also like that. No, honestly. Till now, I'm like that. I am not an organized person.
No.
I'm not
You
a
can be very
disorganized person.
organized. No.
Extremely organized.
I've known you for years.
Of course.
You are very organized too. But this your brother, younger brother in question, is more organized. The difference between you and him is the more. He is more organized. You are disciplined.
Why
He
are you
is
using
more
the-
disciplined.
Why are you trying to use the word
Because he's
more?
more successful. See,
Are we grading it?
The difference between successful and the highly successful is the more, the extra mile.
Extra mile. You think I didn't put extra mile in mine?
It
We're
is
not talking
result.
about that.
It is
Actually,
result.
okay.
It is the result that we see.
Life throws people in different directions.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I can say.
Okay.
So now, to some people, when you tell them or teach them how to become successful, they will think it's about making money, the physical cash. They don't know that there are some attitude you need to display as a person to get to that stage.
Yeah, you see, when you said the topic, the first that came to my mind is, who is a successful person?
It's a question.
Because success is not about how much money we have. For me, Success is a product of discovering your purpose and fulfilling them.
Okay.
You can have all the monies in the world and not you are not successful.
Very true.
So it is not money. Money is a part of it, but money does not define you a successful one. You can be an armed robber,
Be successful.
stealing with the guns.
Mm.
You have the money.
Mm.
Can you call yourself a successful businessman? There's no dignity in that. Do you understand?
Actually
So
wanted
it
to
is
say the
not
person
about
is
the
successful.
money.
I wanted to think you're saying with an armed robber, maybe the person is successful, and I'm like, okay,
It can
it
be.
can be.
You cannot be fraudulent in an office.
Mm.
You work in an office, you take bribe, you have the money, you are not successful. You're a thief.
Mm.
So it's not about the money.
Money.
We should de-emphasize money and talk about the process that brings about the money.
Mm.
What makes you successful is the process to which you get to your position. You can't kill your colleague and get promoted and say you are successful.
Mm.
It is because we define success by material things. That's why
material
people go all
things.
out to do
It's-
untoward things
In getting it.
in getting it.
Mm.
So it's not about money. It's not about the houses. It's not about the cars. Because I can get these things from fraudulent means.
Yes.
That doesn't make me
is success.
a success.
Very true. Okay, we're talking about the productivity and time management.
Yes.
How can one prioritize tasks?
One of the key ingredients of a successful person is about time management.
Very
They are
true.
early birds. They know when to wake up.
Mhm.
They know that every second matters for them.
Matters. Very true.
You can't see them stretching by 10 a.m. No. Because to them, a loss for time is a loss of life.
Wow.
So check any man that is successful today that you know. Go and study their attitude towards timing. You'll be amazed.
Hmm.
They don't joke with their time. They don't.
Mhm.
And funny enough, the same number of time for the rich is the same for the poor. So it's about what we do with our time that helps us to be successful in life. There is a connection between good time management and success.
Okay.
When you see a student, you don't need any pastor to tell you he or she is going to be a successful medical doctor.
Hmm.
Very early, he or she is on our way to school.
To school.
By the time he or she comes back, wash the uniform, before you know anything, they're carrying their books. Even the parents will beg the child, why not rest a
Rest
little?
it.
They say, no, mom, no, mommy, I want to read. To them, every time is to be captured. Why for some? The moment they come back from school, they fling their bag somewhere. Off they go. It's very simple.
Yeah, don't you think? I also have some people like that who actually, when they come back from school, they
Yes.
want to go and play ball. And I don't know if they come first in the class. So how does that happen?
I don't understand.
It's true.
They don't read.
They don't read. Don't see them reading at home. So how does it work? And they play football. And they come first in the class.
Green, I have to report you to Teachers Council that a student, excuse me, ma,
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
a student left school, did not study his book, and he came first in class.
I didn't say the person leaves school. I'm saying as a person comes back home
Yes,
after school,
yes.
you won't see the person reading at home. As in the house.
No, let us not give an abstract example.
Okay, this one is an abstract.
Okay, good. No. Because it can be questioned. I can come back from school
Mhm.
and I love football. And my parents understand the importance of football. They can permit you to go and play football till 5, 6.
Okay.
It is exercise. Because successful people too also involve in exercise, actually. And when I come back, they can just make me eat my dinner early enough before 6:37. And before you knew anything, by 7, they make me to read for 3 hours. So outsiders see them playing football, but they have disciplined parents that must make them read for 3 hours before they go to bed. That again is still fine.
Okay, what if the person actually, that I said was because of what I heard you say. So I draw it from there. And so, what if the person is this type of person that is always very attentive in the class? Well,
Nobody becomes playful and becomes successful. Take it
too
anywhere.
too playful.
But I say playful, don't act too for me. I own my word. You can't be playful and be successful.
So all work and
They
no
don't
play.
flow. Eh?
All work and no play.
That's
I
the
think they
difference.
make
Is
Jack a
grammar.
dog boy.
When I say playful, I don't mean play. You just
Oh,
added
added.
the adjective too. I said no. No. Everybody plays.
Okay.
Playful does not mean you play.
Play.
It means your play is excessive.
Mm,
Do you understand?
I do.
You play when you need to play. Study when you need to study.
Study.
Rest when you need to rest.
Everything should
But
be
when
on
you come
time.
back from school, then I see people now. I know where I grew up.
Mm.
We want to drop our bag. We are playing till
Uh-huh.
night.
Like I see, hey, the children.
Till night. You understand? What that means is we're going to dissipate more energy, put in more energy, trying to pass. Because we don't really want to come out from school. Exam is 1 week. You not just want to read everything in 1 week. I'm putting your brain into trouble. Okay? I believe in exercise. There's a need for moderation for everything.
Mm.
But you can't be playful in life. Life is not a market.
Mm.
Life is for serious people.
People. Yes,
You can't be playful and amount to anything.
it's true.
With all
Very
due
true.
respect, you
Yes,
can't.
very true.
You can't.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for that explanation. Sir, please, can you give us a strategy for risk taking and how to foster creativity?
Yeah, life is a risk. And it's even more risky if you don't take a risk.
A risk.
Successful people must be that person that come out of the normal.
Mm.
All right. While taking risks, you must also understand that the risk you are taking must worth the risk.
A
All right.
calculated risk.
A very good calculated risk. If you're a businessman and that's to one like that,
Mm.
you look at the markets.
Mm.
All right. You can predict the market, how it's going, and take a risk, take a gamble, and put in your money. Again, you can lose, and again, you can hit it big.
Mm.
All right. So then the need for calculated risk.
Risk.
But whichever way, you must be able to take the risk where necessary and when necessary.
Necessary.
If you are afraid to limp, you cannot go anywhere in life.
Mm.
At times, you need to shut the door behind you, shut it behind you, and move. I've never known any successful man that don't have a risk story.
Yeah, very true.
There's none.
Yes.
There is none.
Mm.
They are risk takers. That the ordinary people will be wondering, are you okay? Are you normal? But only they know what they have seen. And by the time they are done with the risk, when the results start coming, those that wanted to stop will be like, wow, I never saw it coming. You don't see it coming because you're not made for the top.
Mm. It's true.
They see what ordinary people don't see.
Don't see.
You understand? So they are risk takers. They have the heart.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. So, how can one handle stress and anxiety?
You must prioritize rest. If you don't rest, you'll be late to rest.
Wow.
Yes. You must rest. So rest is not laziness.
Okay.
No. It's not an act of being lazy. That is, you must learn to prioritize your sleep. Even sleep is medication. Okay? It doesn't matter how long you sleep, but in fact, it matters how long you sleep. Because medical, they will tell you 7 to 8 hours of rest. Now, you need to rest this body because when you overwork this body and the money start flowing, you may be spending the money you've made to manage
health.
the health. And so while you do all of that, go for exercise. Try as much as you can, sleep on time, wake up early, prioritize exercise, eat good food, sleep well. And once in a while, go out with friends. So you can't be busy all around the clock not to have time for
Yes, sir.
rest. It is important. If not for anything, for the brain.
Mhm. Oh, that's a good one, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, finally, sir, how can one measure success?
Success is measured by the level of your purpose fulfillment. When you discover your purpose in life and you know where you want to be in life, that's how you measure it. So it is not measured by materialistic things. It is measured by your goals. So you have a purpose for your life. From your purpose, you draw your goals. From your goals, you develop your plan. From your plan, the discipline needed. So at the end of each plan, you achieve a goal. So if you don't follow through your plan, your goal is not achieved. I don't know if you get that point. From your purpose,
Yeah.
you develop a goal.
A goal.
From your goal, you fashion out the steps to achieving the goal. What is called plan.
Plan.
So when you fail through in your plan, you can't achieve your goal.
Your goal.
So how do I measure success? Success simply means achieving my set goals. So 2024 is coming to an end. If in January I had planned that I want to achieve A, B, C, this. Now we're in October ending. By November, I can now have a review.
If all
I
those
can now
things-
audit my life. Okay, these were my goals in January. How many have I achieved? If I've not achieved them, then I'm not successful for this year. So if I had 5 goals set and I achieved 4, that's a great one.
Yes.
I should not come down and analyze, do an analysis of why the 5th one was not achieved. Holistic analysis. Why the 5th goal was not achieved. Now, I can do a carryover, but that can be dependent on me learning the lessons why the 5th one was not achieved. So a successful man is that man that hits his set goals. Now, when you meet your set goals continually, you are meeting your purpose because your goals are a fraction of your purpose, and the plans are the things you take to achieving your goals.
Wow. It's nice having you here, sir. Thank
Thank
you
you.
much. So thank you very much for that explanation.
You're welcome.
And dear viewers, consistency is key to
Yeah.
having effective daily lifestyle. And thank you so much for watching. Kindly share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channels. Thank you so much, and bye.
Thank you. Please, we are open to your observations and comments, and have a great day. Shalom, greeting in Jesus' precious name.
Amen.